The game is going to run in landscape mode, so the phone will be on its side and it will be underwater. On the right, there'll be two buttons, up and down, that will allow the user to control the player's movement. At the top, we'll have the health of the fish that we're trying to save. It will start at 10 and it will either go down or up depending upon the play of the game. A plastic bottle will appear randomly on the bottom of the ocean on the right side of the screen. Your goal as the player is to beat the fish to the plastic bottle and pick it up before the fish gets to it. The fish will start randomly on the left side of the screen and immediately try to swim to the bottle. The player will be a diver that will also appear on the left side of the screen and will try to swim to the bottle to beat the fish. The diver's movement, however, will be controlled by the up and down arrows rather than just trying to go directly towards the bottle. So let's get started with at least adding our pieces to the designer. I've created a new project in App Inventor. I called mine Ocean Plastic Cleanup. Note that I've also uploaded 3 images for our 3 sprites in the game: a diver, a fish, and a plastic bottle. I mentioned before the game is going to be played in landscape mode. So if you look at the properties for screen 1, there is a property called screen orientation, and we're going to change it to landscape. So that puts it on its side. So portrait is vertical, landscape is sideways. Since the scene for the game is underwater, we want to give it that look and feel, so that's why we're making it landscape. Let's just map out how we want this to look on the screen. First, along the top, I'm going to make a horizontal arrangement, and that's going to contain the health and the health count. So a horizontal arrangement on the top with 2 labels in it. Then what I'm going to do is take the rest of the screen and make a horizontal arrangement. So that's the yellow block. And then I'm going to add the canvas on the left side of that. Okay, so the blue block here represents the canvas. And then next to that, I'm going to add another vertical arrangement, and that's going to hold the 2 buttons. So the yellow was a horizontal arrangement so that the left side of it could be the canvas, the right side would contain the buttons. I had to add a vertical arrangement because there'll be 2 buttons, and the top button will be my up button, and then the bottom button will be my down button. And they will control the movement of the user's player. Because I'm dividing up the screen into different sections, I want to make sure I have it clear in my mind on paper before I actually add the components to the designer. As I mentioned before, we're going to have across the top the health of the fish. So for that, I'm going to add a horizontal arrangement. I'm going to make its width 𝗏𝗺𝗺, and then I'm going to add 2 labels. So I'm going to have label and another label. And the first label I'm going to call health label. And I'm going to change its text to say health with a colon. The second one I'm going to call health count. When the game starts, the value will be 10, so I'm going to change the text for health count to 10. So that allows us to put those 2 labels next to each other along the top. And then the other thing we're going to do is have our canvas, and next to it though we got to save space for 2 buttons. So I'm going to add another horizontal arrangement from layout. Down here I'm going to say for the height 𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗀, so it's going to fill in the rest of the screen. And for the width I'm also going to say 𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗀. So that's going to take up the rest of the screen other than this horizontal arrangement at the top. And then I'm going to add a canvas. So that's under drawing and animation, and add a canvas. And then next to that I want to put my 2 buttons, my up and down buttons. So let me go back to layout and grab a vertical arrangement which will go next to the canvas. The vertical arrangement is going to be a height which will be 𝗏𝗺𝗺𝗀, so it's going to fill that horizontal arrangement which it's in, and I'm going to make the width say 10%, so a small portion of that, and I want it to be pushed over to the right, so let's make the canvas width be 90%. So 90% and 10% add up to 100%. We've lost sight of the vertical arrangement where our two buttons are, so for the time being I'm going to make this 50 just so we can see it as we're designing it, but eventually we'll have to make it in the 90. Now it doesn't appear on the screen, but hopefully when we run it with the emulator we'll be able to see it, because 90 and 10 should add up to 100%. So, but first let's add our two buttons. I'm going to go to user interface and drag in two buttons into our vertical arrangement, and they'll go one underneath the other because it's a vertical arrangement. Let's make this canvas height fill parent as well, because we want that as big as the parent. And then this one is going to be my up button, so I'm going to call it up button, and the second one will be down button, and the up button should say the word up. We could also use an up arrow if we wanted to for an image, and then this one I'll just say down. And I'm going to make each of these 50% of the height, so they'll take up half of it, and maybe we'll just change the color a little bit. And I'm going to make the width fill parent. And I'm going to do this one, and let's make the width, the height 50%, and the width fill parent, and I'll make that one a different background color, so maybe that color. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go back and change the canvas width to 90%, because that should fill it up. And because it's supposed to be underwater, I'm going to change it to blue, and I'm going to make it kind of a somewhat not too dark blue, but kind of looks like water. So something like that. And you can choose what color blue you want for your underwater scene. I'm going to connect to the emulator and see what this looks like. Now this is on a Mac, and with this emulator we can turn it on its side by clicking on the rotate, which is over here. So this looks pretty good. What I do think is that the up and down are not 50%, and I think it's because this horizontal arrangement at the top is taking up 10%. So let's go back and let's change these to 40%. So there's always a bit of playing around with sizes to make sure that things appear. And let me go back, and so that fits now. So I can see both of my buttons and my canvas. Great. What I'm going to do now is back over here, I'm going to add my 3 sprites, which will make up the players in the game. With App Inventor, you have 2 different options. You have a ball or an image sprite, and we want image sprites here, so we're going to drag over 3. So we'll have 3 image sprites, and we can just place them anywhere in the canvas to start. I'm going to rename them. So I'm going to have my diver be one of them, and the second one will be the fish, and the third one will be the plastic bottle. So I'll just call it plastic. For each of them, for an image sprite, we can change its picture to one of the ones that I've uploaded. Now this is way too big for the screen, so I'm going to actually make this small. So let me change the height to say, I'm going to say 75 pixels, and I'm going to change the width to 100 pixels. Let me see what that looks like over here. And it actually looks a little too big, so I'm going to say 60. So that looks pretty good in terms of on the emulator. This might look a little different depending upon the size of device your users will be using. So I'm actually gonna test this out later on a tablet just to make sure this still looks good. Generally with image sprites I use pixels to try to size it to a reasonable size. So that's the diver. So let's go back to the fish and make its picture PNG. So here's my fish. I'm also going to make this pretty small, so I'm going to say like 75. Let's try width maybe 80. See what that looks like. Pretty good. I might even make it a little bit smaller. So let's do 60 and 65 for the height. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for the fish. And then plastic will be plastic bottle. Again, way too big, so I'm going to make this height, I might make it 75 and make the width maybe 30, something like that. See what that looks like. That's pretty good. I might even make that a little bit smaller, 70. Those are our 3 image sprites, and just to see what they all look like, I'll check it on the emulator. That looks pretty good for as far as sizing for my game. So let's stop there and talk a little bit about image sprites and how they work.